Alright guys, so it's starting to look good. Everything looks clean. The PI is all set. I've already wired up the split second controller. Everything is all set on that. The rest of the wires over here, just need to tuck it away. And also got my tappet fuse ready to go. Already wired in. Just need to tap it in right there. And it'll be good to go. The ground is already grounded right behind this one. And I've already also tapped into the map sensor wire as well too for the signal. So everything is nice and loomed up in there. Need to clean it up a little bit, but got a new wire loom for it. You can see that green wire hanging out there. It's already soldered into the map, so I just need to finish cleaning up over here. But as far as the split second controller goes, it's all ready to go. So right now all I need to do is change the Intank fuel pump, which I'm already got it going. I've already taken the ring off, and what I did, I just bent this back a little bit to give me access room to pull it. I haven't tried to pull it out yet, but it should be fine. It should slide right out. So I just didn't feel like cutting it. It's not my car, and this way it's easier to just bend it back again. But yeah, if you're having problems with it, this is the tool that I used. Giant sledgehammer and this. And what I also did before that was also sprayed it with PB Blaster and let it soak overnight. That way it can loosen it up a little bit for me. And this morning, after a few hits, it spun right away and I was able to get the ring right off. So now I just need to pull the tank out. Everything is already disconnected. I'll set the camera down and pull it out. Now we just need to get inside this, because that's where the fuel pump is, to get the factory one out of there and replace it with this AEM pump. This is like a drop-in 340 pump, and pretty much the same way. I should take out the factory one, install it the same way. And the best way to get this open is there's like a little clip that holds this on the bottom. Just pry it out and this will be free, so this can slide this forward. There's none on this side because it's just a single, there's no spring over here. It's only one spring. So once you get the clip on the bottom, once you get it out, you'll be able to slide this all the way up. Got these ones out. There's the factory, this is the AM. They're pretty much identical, but because they drop in, this one is 250 liter per hour, and this one is 340. So it should supply enough fuel for the PI. So that's the same way it goes in. You can see right there, there's a slot from the bottom. Just feed it right through it, and it just locks in place. Just like that. So the same way too, just drop it right in there. just like that. Now, all you need to do is just set it back in there the same way you took it out, and you should be good to go. They have like plastic clips underneath. Basically, that clips on the side, so just make sure you do it properly and line everything down there. That's it. This spring goes into the longer side. My bad. And the short end has its own tab right here. It just slides right in. There's nothing that locks it in place. So the spring is actually what locks everything in place. And you can see right there, it has like a cut opening. You can see it. It has like an opening for what you call the Jesus clips, because you know they like to fly. So make sure you slide right in. This is really hard with gloves on. There we go. She's done. Everything is plugged right in there. Just make sure this feed line right here goes underneath when you're done with it. I kind of forgot and I routed it above it, but it goes underneath before you clip the plastic clips around the edge of it, so that way it's tucked and it's out of the way, so this can compress like that. This arrow lines up with that. See this cut right here? That's where the arrow lines up. She's right in there. And also just make sure you get they do sell a special tool to get this ring off, or else you're gonna have a really bad time trying to hit it with a hammer and a chisel. But yeah, as you can see, yeah, hammer and chisel is not the best solution, but it's still effective. It can still get it. You'll just have a few broken tabs, but no worries, there's plenty enough to get it going. But we're just loading the split-second map we got from Will Appropriate Drawing Tuning. Everything is loading up in there, making sure so far everything's going smooth. So the split second is getting this field map. I've already loaded up the map for the access port, so whenever I'm ready to fire it up, it should be good to go. So right now what I'm just waiting on is just the intercooler piping kit to show up, which will be here in a couple days, so I can route that and then fire up the car.